gonna get into the Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 11, episode 16, continuing at Kathy's house for Kathy's dinner party, where Erica and Sutton was still getting into it. Erica was uh, still going off and arguing with Sutton. She went into, would you like to get sued? Sutton was like, no, no. Cal like, what? The why, huh? Erica was like, she like, I'm about to lose my shit. I'm about to lose my shit. That's when Kathy like, calm down. Garcia like, no. Erica like, you call me a liar again. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you, and trust me. And trust me. That's a promise. So like, so you in her confession, she like, so you suing me, so you suing me, coming after me. I'm going to wake up with a horse head in my bed. What she talking about doing? Then Sutton like, Erica, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you. Throwing a lawsuit at me. I promise. I promise you. Sutton gets up, said, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Everyone, where you going? Oh, bye. Bye. Sutton, I'm not going to be here. I'm leaving. Kathy, like, you can't leave. Sutton, I can't. I'm not going to sit here and be threatened by nobody. I don't tolerate this. I've never been around this. I don't do that. She running things or something and stuff. She can't be threatening me and coming at me like this and that and blah blah blah. Like, girl, you ain't doing all. What you doing? You ain't scaring nobody but the three stooges that you call your besties in there that still kissing your ass. Cause ain't nobody else kissing your ass other than them three. Period. So moving on. So Garcelle, so Garcelle goes and see what's going on with Sutton and check on Sutton and see how she's doing. And her, Kathy, them are outside in the front of the house, talking and whatever. And here come kiss ass, punk ass, Kyle with her 2 cents. And Kyle, saying you can't just say a liar to her, call her a liar and stuff. And Garcelle said none of the three of y'all who in there, y'all was in there gaslighting her. None of y'all had her not in there speaking y'all. I'm trying to be help. I'm trying to help my friend. Nah, Sutton, where I'm leaving. So Sutton ended up leaving. So they go back in. Garcelle, they get back in. Garcelle went, you freaked her out. Talking to Erica. And Erica, like, she shouldn't have talked. She shouldn't have called me a liar. She couldn't call me a liar. She shouldn't have called me a liar with her punk ass. Get out of here. Ain't nobody got time for that. So moving on, that was the end of that. They went on and ate dessert or whatever. End of that. So Garcelle and Lisa meet up uh, the next day or so. Lisa acted like she didn't know what, she couldn't remember what happened, so she needed Garcelle to refresh her memory. And Garcelle went, "Oh, you don't remember." So Garcelle tells her about the main part of what happened. So they ended up sitting down and having a talk. And Garcelle brought up, how the dynamic of the group and how she felt like you don't have her back. Like, she have known you for over 20 years, and the stuff that went down between her and Derek at your beauty lunch party, your beauty party, lunch party, and you just sat there and didn't defend her or anything. It was not right. And you went, but I agree with what was being said and stuff. And then in your confession, you were like, bitch, please. Like, really? You fake. But moving on. So we move on past that. Okay, hold up. Move on. Before we move on past that, Garcelle already don't really care for her. And that's why Garcelle keep trying to tell her, like, you saying you care about this friendship, but you keep showing that you don't care about any other friendships that you have had for over 20 plus years at all, for some reason. And that's on you. But we're going to move on. So Sutton and Kyle meet up at a private store. This is where Sutton buys all her stuff for her, I want to say for a couple of her stores, but the store in particular that we know of is the Sutton store. That's on the show that we see and everything that she opened up. That opened up that's on the show that we seen her open up and everything. And stuff, so that's on the show and everything. So they meet up there, and Kyle asked her how she was feeling from last night. Sutton said, "I didn't sleep good. My problem was y'all kept wanting me to be honest, and I was." Kyle like, "Yeah, because it came off two-faced." Sutton went, "I don't know you I don't know what two-faced you was talking about. What two-faced you was talking about? Two-faced you was talking about because somebody was saying you because somebody was like somebody said they was going to sue me. Sue me, two-faced? You mean?" Kyle went, that's what you did." Sutton went, "Now." And Kyle ended up, I don't remember what she said. Kyle said something stupid. Because I know Sutton ended up saying, you talk too much like Derek sometimes. Always. Talks, always. Then Sutton went, friends. My friends. She considered Kyle a friend. Didn't defend me or anything like that. And Kyle went like, in her confession, she said that Sutton is afraid of Erica, and Sutton's weak, but Sutton's not afraid of Erica, and she's not weak. That would be you, Lisa, and Derek, who are afraid of her for some apparent reason. But moving on, because during that fight, Sutton walked away. Sutton walked away. She said what she needed to say and walked away. So Derek and PK had a date night, and all they talked about was Erica. PK made some good points on Erica needed to change her image on her social media because it looked very bad. Her being in lingerie and posing like ain't nothing changed and being explicit and everything. It's really not a good showcase of anything to be shown, but that's what she's doing. So, yeah. Moving on from that, Garcia dinner party. Lisa shows up first, as always. Too early when she should just be on time with everybody else. So Garcia and Lisa end up making a bet to see who's gonna be shows up late to show off their outfit. And they said Derek is gonna be the one late to just show off. But she ended up showing up second. Second or third. Can't remember. Yeah. Kathy was a no-show. The ladies all showed up. They ended up eating and everything. Had a little chit chat and whatever. Derek asked about the flower arrangement that was set up because she didn't want to say what the flower was and get it wrong. And so she asked Garcelle, and that's when Kyle had to say they were orchids. And Derek said, I know, and called her, called her the C word. So, yeah. Lisa ended up eating. Lisa don't eat fish, but Garcelle is Haitian and they eat a lot of seafood. So she ended up eating the food and everything. Excuse me. She ended up eating the food and everything. All that. So moving on. So the ladies ended up finishing dinner and dessert and everything. So they moved over and went and sat down. And just had a little chit chat. And they was talking about one of the ladies brought up the yellow pants that Kyle had on, saying they liked the pants, and they started a little conversation of Erica and her ex and about what yellow pants, because she was not there. There was this meeting they had at Derek house about her and whatever. On that little thing caused Erica, saying she went, okay, well, I'm ready to go. She said, I'm leaving. Thank you for the night. The food was good, everything else. So she left. Lisa and Derek left too. So that left Crystal, Kyle, Sutton, and Garcelle. All at Garcelle's house. So they sitting around talking and laughing. They were just sitting around. So Crystal ended up asking Sutton, was that the first time you saw Erica? And Sutton was like, Sutton was like, you think I saw her in the last 5 days? I'm good. Okay. No, have you think I saw her the last 5 days? And they asked her, did you speak? Have y'all spoke? Did you speak to her or say hello? And Sutton went, I'm good. Sutton bad, but I love Sutton. That's my girl. But moving on. So Garcelle asked, like, Do you expect? Hold on. Do you expect? Oh, Garcelle asked Sutton, "Do you expect an apology?" Sutton said, "I don't care for one." Garcelle went, okay. Garcelle went, okay. You know, okay, cool with me. Kyle went, the problem is she expect once. She expect one from you. Oh, there go kiss ass, doing what she do best. I said, Sutton bust out laughing hard. I was weak, like I am now. I was so weak. Cause she was wrong. She was wrong. She was right. Sutton bust out laughing hard. I was weak. Cause I did the same thing. Cause why would you expect an apology for me asking these questions? Cause you a liar. You a straight up habitual liar. And that's on you. So she just laughed hard. Then Kyle was like, if there's something wrong, don't call. Oh yeah, Kyle said, if there was something wrong, don't call me a liar. Don't wait and call me a liar or anything. I would rather you tell me instead of waiting and then waiting to do it. Like she did at the reunion and try to call Garcelle out last season. Yeah. And Garcelle went like, yeah, it triggered me. And Kyle went like, what? Garcelle like, us, our thing that, the thing that we went through months ago, that the month ago, but you did not call me or contact me. You didn't call or contact me. Cal, I did not have any control over the money or anything. Garcelle went, I know. But the whole thing about it is you could have called her because the people of the charity, it was your charity event and your event, and they actually called you over because it was your event. It was your event, and if they couldn't get in contact with Garcelle, they could have called you, and you could have called Garcelle. But you didn't do that. You waited to the reunion to try to put her on blast, like you was doing something. But moving on. So get past that. Second one, you know what? I'm sick of this. Being in the hot seat. I'm sick of this being in the hot seat. Kyle, what do you mean? What do you do about y'all moving forward? What you think? What do you think? Crystal was like, she said there is no moving forward. She said that Erica said there is no moving forward because her and Erica met up a few days ago. And she said there's no moving forward. Erica said once you call me a liar, and there's no moving forward. I don't do that. It's like, but if you a liar, you a liar, and you still mad because you must be a liar. Then you must be lying. Only liars get mad about being a liar, or if you are being portrayed as a liar, you must be a liar. Then you must be lying about something of your story or something that you have said recently to the group or to a person. You're a liar. But moving on. And Kyle says, still try to figure out how to fix it. Still try to figure out how to fix it. Crystal like like they're not friends. So like they're not friends. This is not going to work. They're not friends, and you can't force them to be friends at all. So let's just end it right there. And so yeah, Kyle was a little shook and stuff, and so yeah, cause Sutton was good. Sutton went okay. Sutton went, I'm good. And so Kyle went, alrighty, well, okay. Kyle went, I had a good time. And they bust out laughing, and that's where it ended. So like, subscribe, leave a comment, share. Thank you for tuning in. It was your boy Paul Brentley. Holla at y'all later.